His Excellency Gilad, I want to take you to Gaza. As of June 11, before Iran became your new front in this conflict, Gaza's health ministry reports more than 55,000 deaths, 127,000 injuries, 500 killed, and 250 injured. Right? If you look at the children toll, they talk about 65,000 children so far have been killed. Many of them 65,000 acute malnutrition, right? So the toll there for children, very significant. In terms of displacement, it's reported that roughly 90% of Gazans are internally displaced. There is the question of the blockade, which has led to the famine and acute malnutrition, which I talk about. Children are affected by this. Then recently, you have this new arrangement with the US where you are now creating your own foundation to provide relief to the people. And yet, in recent days, the reports that Israeli forces have opened fire in some cases, and the access to food itself has become very, very dangerous, a life or death situation. Let's be honest here. Is Israel using the blockades and humanitarian access as a weapon in your war against Hamas?
You want an answer?
Direct answer, yes.
Answer?
An honest answer.
No. Negative. Pure negative. Look, I don't know if those numbers given by the Hamas are accurate. I know one thing. Gaza is going through maybe the biggest Palestinian tragedy since 1948. The question is not the size of the tragedy. The question is not if we're talking about 50,000 or 30,000 people that were killed. The question is who's responsible for this tragedy. And I claim very clearly that the Hamas has the key to put an end to this tragedy. By the way, tragedy also to Israel. You spoke earlier about the 1,200 Israelis that were butchered on the 7th of October 23, 251 that have been hijacked to Gaza, of which we still have 53 hostages there for 620 days. It's a tragedy for the Palestinians and for the Israelis. But the side that can put an end to this tragedy is the Hamas. They have to do three things. They have to release our hostages, they have to lay down the weapon, to disarm, and the leadership, not all of them, have to leave Gaza. Just as the PLO left Beirut, you might remember, in 1982. Again, it is not something that is unheard of. I think we see a dramatic change now, not only in Gaza, also in Lebanon. All kinds of proxies, all kinds of terrorists that held the weapon instead of the state. Hezbollah was much stronger than the Lebanese state. Hamas was much stronger than the Palestinian Authority. The Arab states, the Arab League, let alone the international community, say enough is enough. The Palestinian Authority, Mr. Abu Mazen in Ramallah, tell Hamas, lay down your weapon. The Lebanese government in Beirut tell Hezbollah, lay down your weapon. So we managed to beat Hezbollah badly. The war against Hamas takes longer than we thought.
If your war is with Hamas, why are so many innocent civilians dying?
Unfortunately, there is a simple answer, because Hamas is using them as a human shield.
So you know they use them and you're still killing them?
Because the bigger the casualties are, we are trying to limit the casualties, the number of what we call collateral damage. The bigger this number is, it's bad for us, because then the public opinion is against us. However, the bigger the number is, it serves the interest of Hamas. Hamas would like to see as many civilians being killed, because this is his safety net. And they know that the pressure of Israel will grow, and Israel will be forced to put an end to the campaign before Hamas is finished. But if we have put an end to the campaign before Hamas would be brought down, then we'll see the 7th of October time and again Hamas, you have to respect what they say. And just like the Iranians saying we want to erase Israel from the face of the map, Hamas is saying there is no room for a sovereign Jewish entity in the Middle East. For all the Middle East should be what they call a Muslim Waqf. We are not willing to take it from Iran. We are not willing to take it from the Hamas. We are willing to take the price.
Let's assume...
Trust me, I would have been much happier to sit here and speak with you about development.
Yeah, but you're talking about conflict. I mean, let's assume...